Hi, it's Dr. Parikh, and this is the first video for Psychology of Women. I am really excited about this course. It's my first online course that's not writing in psychology, so it's a very different format, and I'm hoping to be able to use a lot of the resources when I do in-person sections for writing in psych. It's a topic that I'm really excited about, and I hope that excitement comes through. I took a lot of time and thought in choosing the resources for the class. And I'm really excited that you're here. My online style and my style in general, I try to have lots of smaller assignments rather than a few big high stakes assignments. There's one required book. The video's backwards because computers, but Lectures on the Psychology of Women. It's published by Waveland Press. If you buy it just paperback, it's about $50, which is a little expensive, but there's lots of rentals, and especially ebook rentals are very affordable. So you can get it through the bookstore or elsewhere. I would probably do an ebook rental if it were me. I probably wouldn't do an older edition because some of these, like there's some that are about online sources and things. I think that an older edition, there probably are going to be meaningful differences. So I would get the newest edition. I use Blackboard really heavily no matter what, so of course that's going to be true for this too. And although I do have a textbook, I tried, so I didn't use a traditional Psych of Women textbook for this. This is more, individual stories, and so we're not going to read every single chapter in here, and instead there's a variety of readings, and some of them are very, very short. So here I try to give you kind of an estimate of how long each thing is likely to take you. Usually this is about how long it took me to read it, which may be faster than how you read. When I do the timings for the course, I make sure there's enough time to read everything twice and take your time with assignments and finish within 20 hours a week is the kind of the goal. 20, 15-minute hours though, it's weird. But so I try to help you plan things. I use a lot of TED Talks. I use a lot of other things also. If there's not a link yet, it's because I haven't made the video or because it's in this textbook. So anytime you see LPW, that's Lectures on the Psychology of Women. In this course, there's going to be bias because I'm picking things that seem most relevant to me, which is going to be shaped by my experiences in the world and the experiences I've heard from mostly women, including trans women. And so there's going to be a lot of that. There's also, though, a lot of assignments that let you express your views and your interests. And I will try to let those discussions really flow among you as the students because my voice is so strong throughout this class. I don't have terribly long lectures here. I will talk a couple minutes about each of the sources, but I try to keep it fairly short. I try to mostly have you looking at original sources. Meaning other people, existing videos and readings. Some of them are journal articles. I don't think I have any journal articles in this one. And other things like this one is from an article from Teen Vogue talking about digital blackface. We think a lot, when I talk about women, I include trans women. That's just part of the definition for me. I also think about intersectionalism, which means how your identity and your experience of the world, you can't just separate out being a woman. You have to think about other pieces to that, including race is talked about quite a bit, but other issues like class. So for example, early women's liberation movements and women, votes for women really focused on middle and upper class white women. There were a lot of women who were excluded from that. And so thinking about the experiences of not just middle and upper class white women, but all women. And I think that's enough for this video. I'm really excited. I'm glad you're here. I hope you, as with any class, it's going to be work, but I hope that it's work that gets to be, I hope you have the room to focus on things that are interesting and important to you, and that you do feel like you're growing and learning, both in terms of critical thinking skills and facts about psychology, but also kind of mindsets and worldviews. Thanks. Bye.